Picture a land, thousands of years ago, a place not yet a civilization but a wild, untamed frontier. This was Mesopotamia, cradled by two powerful rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. Their waters were a double-edged sword, one day bringing life-giving floods that enriched the soil, the next day unleashing chaos that could sweep everything away. In this unpredictable world, people were nomads. They hunted, they gathered, they planted a few seeds, and when the land was spent or danger loomed, they moved on. It was a life of constant motion, a life without roots. But then, something changed. One year, one small group made a radical decision. As they prepared to pack up and leave, their elder spoke. He looked at the powerful river not with fear, but with an idea. If we learn to control the water, he said, we will never go hungry again. It was a revolutionary thought. So they stayed. With their bare hands and crude tools, they began to dig. They carved canals into the earth, trying to guide the river's flow. They watched the seasons, they studied the currents. They made countless mistakes. Floods still came, crops failed, and tragically, they lost some of their own to the river's might. But they did not leave. In that persistence, in that refusal to run, something incredible was born: stability, and from that stability, the first seeds of civilization were sown. Their small settlement grew, and over generations, it became the legendary city of Uruk. For the first time, they had more than enough food. The granaries overflowed with wheat, and this surplus gave them something even more precious than grain. It gave them free time, and with free time came a new human activity: thinking. In Uruk, life became complex. Not everyone had to be a farmer anymore. Some people became potters, shaping clay into vessels. Others became builders, raising homes and walls. Some stood as guards, protecting the city, while others became accountants, keeping track of the harvest. This new way of life required organization. A leader was needed to make decisions, a priest to guide their spiritual lives, and a central storehouse to manage their collective wealth. To protect this newfound prosperity, they built massive walls. To honor their gods, they erected towering temples called ziggurats. Uruk was no longer just a place to survive. It became a city, with a name, with clear boundaries, with a shared identity. It became a home. As the city grew, so did its problems. How do you remember who brought in how much grain? How do you keep track of wages and goods? The answer came from the very earth they farmed. It began with simple marks pressed into wet clay tablets. A symbol for wheat, a tally for sheep, a sign for a worker's name. A new profession was